Good afternoon, pickers, and welcome to my 23rd tutorial. Today, I wanted to talk specifically about some tips to help you with changing chords, transitioning between chords, because a lot of my students are working on chords right now, and most of us, even if we've been playing for a long time, can find some benefit in these tips, I believe. First of all, when you're changing chords and working on changing chords and learning your chords, it's always good to keep your fingers kind of hovering over the fretboard at all times. You know, every time you move your hand away from the fretboard, it just takes it that much longer to come into place for a new chord position. Second tip, build your chords from the bottom strings up. In other words, I've seen a lot of people who, when they finger a C major chord, they'll start with the second string and then the fourth and the fifth. I find it much easier and much more helpful to find that root note. In this case, it's a C major chord, so I'm finding the C and then I'm letting my other two fingers follow that into position. And that actually works on many levels, because you got to remember, when you're strumming, you're hitting those bottom strings first. So you want to make sure those bottom strings are fingered correctly first, and then quickly add those other strings. I did a blog post before on the importance of relaxation. You will play so much better and more dynamically and more emotionally if you can just let yourself relax as you're playing chords. When you start to tense up either one of your hands, it's going to affect the chord transitioning process. Finally, one tip that I can tell you is when you're learning to change chords, a lot of students will play four chords, four quarter notes of one chord, and then they will pause, and then they'll switch to another chord. And the way your brain learns is that it's much better to keep that right strumming hand moving. And even if you can't get to the next chord quickly, at least keep that right hand strumming, and eventually you will find that your hands work so well together. Well, that's it for today. Have fun and happy picking.